lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and we're going to talk about how to be you. Being your authentic self. Don't look at nobody else but your own bubble. Main character energy, um, one child syndrome, um, the mean girl syndromes, all that. Be you, being you, who you are, being you. Disclaimer, a non-edited video. I ain't got time for all that. And it's just who I am. I want everybody to see the raw as me. That's one of the points of being authentic self. If you hear somebody in the background, mind your business. But back to the video. So, being authentic, some people find it really hard to being themselves because either they've never been by themselves, which is like isolation basically, or it's an S word, and y'all comment what the S word was because I forgot what it's called. Solitude? I don't know. It's about being by yourself and you be okay being by yourself, or isolation, which you can find more creativity, you can find more peace, happiness. You can find a lot, everything basically, because when you in tune with yourself, your intuition, when you know thyself, you know thy world, because everything projects as a reflection of you. And the whole point of you coming on this earth is to experience an imagination world. We are an imagination, so for you to for its intuition into this world right now, you would literally have to think mentally for it to reflect, which is your outer world. So everybody, everything, everyone, anything that you encounter in your life is reflect of you. So if you have bad friends, you are bad friends. But my point is that if you lack self-respect, you have people that have self-respect upon you. Not saying that good things can't happen to bad people, because there's like, let's say, it's like saying you have a perfect strike, you know, and then there'll be that one thing that don't go right. So that's just a little bad, test taster. That's a little bad cookie crumb that messed up on the corner, but everything else is perfect. You gotta make sure you fight through the testimony. That's what I'm saying. When you have the little bad bunch, I'm not saying that the world should be perfect, because who wants a world that's so perfect? You know the next ending and the next one. That's boring. Okay, that's boring. That's like literally boring. Like, well, why wouldn't you want to mix up your life and then it just keep getting fun? Like, I wonder what's the next thing to do the next day. um, instead of knowing what to do, you know what's the next day. You know what's next. You know the next step. Oh, I know how it's going to end, like every fairy tale, or the next ending. You already know because it's predictable, or like, you get what I'm saying. So why would you want it to be the same? Why can't it be different every single time? That's why the word faith exists. And that's why the unknown exists. Because why would you want to know the unknown? Well, it gets boring. Like, it's like you read the book all the way, like you skip everything and you read the end. Now you go back and be like, oh yeah, I already know how this ends. It gets boring, right? So the anticipation, the anxious, the happiness, the getting to all the way to the end, and you went through all the emotions. Wasn't that fun doing a roller coaster? Imagine going to the end of the roller coaster already. You didn't even experience it. That's boring. You already know how to end. Like, oh yeah, it goes splash into the water. Oh, that's boring. I already know how to end. And then you just like, your excitement towards life is boring. Your excitement is done. We might as well just kick rocks. You might have just never been born. Don't take it literally, but just saying. But yeah, give a thumbs up if you like a girl with personality. Okay, I'm too much, and every time I encounter new friends, they say I'm funny every time. I like being goofy, but I know it's the right place, the right time, and I love it. Like, I really, really love being who I am. And it's kind of hard to find a female like that, because sometimes they already have friends, and sometimes they don't like a girl like me that's goofy. And I'm like, oh, y'all boring. Oh my god, like, y'all don't like being goofy. But I'm a girl that don't drink all the time, so imagine a girl that know how to have fun without having to drink. But I'm just saying, ladies, you don't have to have the drink to get the fun. Okay, so the whole point is why that females, um, most, like some of our females, I'm not even saying most, like, because some of y'all on your path of becoming who you are and being in isolation, and especially women that has, whatchamacallit, especially women that had like relationship and divorce, separated, um, by themselves, finally an empty nester, just being by themselves as a woman have changed them literally forever and elevated them, increased their funds, their business, their social skills, their life because of isolation or by yourself. You become having more ideas and creativities, and you start having more fun. You live life, and the statistics says that a woman's more happier when she's not with a man. Okay, we can talk about that another time, because every time I see a woman die before the man does, that woman did not live happy. Okay, she was stressing out, and I mean not just because by him, but he could have left that stuff off her shoulders, but he didn't. A woman, I believe that a woman is be treated as a princess at all times. But I need y'all to know your worth. And the first step is isolation, because you can figure that out when you go through all them trials and tribulation by yourself. And once you get out of there, you become a strong woman. And I mean, not independent, you don't need nobody, but independent also, you're open to anybody that come in your life, but also interviewing them, or not necessarily interviewing them, but making sure they are the right person, or not mean, or like have bad intentions upon you and just trying to get in your life and suck you dry, try to take everything away from you. That type of interview. And like over time you got to, get to know them more, just to see the intentions and stuff. Sometimes people does turn their back after 20 years of knowing somebody. Yeah, we get that, but things happen. But being yourself, isolation, that's what I'm promoting. Being by yourself. And if you're not by yourself, like say like you in your parents' house, I would say, like, just be in your room, start meditating more, start taking more walks, go to the park, do things by yourself. Um, I don't know, get out the way, get out the house, and then that's when you become your own woman, become your own person, and start in isolation mode, and maybe wake up before your family and start meditating. If you have a family, like a family with kids, like you have a kid, not with your parents, but that's also the same way. It's like go in your room and make sure you wake up before them, especially your husband or your man's, and just go in isolation in the living room or something and meditate, or go out and go to the park and meditate, go to yoga, do something that can mentally elevate you over time to the point where you become, I wouldn't say obsessed, I became obsessed being by myself. Like I really, really, really love it. But be obsessed with, oh, I need to meditate because I feel so good doing it, or I need to do this isolation period of walking around the park because I really enjoy it, or walking, running groups, something that can get in your head, not really in your head, but in more peace, I would say. But also, when you have like a lot of friend groups and all you guys are basically have like almost the same personality, because that's how y'all click, right? And you really don't have your own authenticity, then you need to isolate from your friends, not in a mean way, or not to, be rude with them, but just like, start hanging out with them less and start having your own personality, especially if you knew them in high school or in college. Make sure you have your isolation period of becoming who you are, and not just mixture of who they are and then you put in yourself, because that's what you grew up with your friends, and you have fun, and their personality become your personality. Just like that saying says, you are who you hang out with. Literally, they're a reflection of you in some way. Okay, either if you're not goofy and you're just a plain Jane boring girl, in your head, in your back of your head, you know you want to be that girl, to be goofy, fun, and happy. Okay, but you just so in your body, like you conscious about everything. You just nonchalant. Okay, but we don't want those. Well, we want those. I mean, they cool people. But what I'm saying is that you need to isolate yourself from the peoples that you flock with and become more who you are authentically, who that resonate who you are within down deep in your heart. Oh, and another scenario that I would say is, oh, I forgot in my head, but whatever. But becoming who you are is very, very important because you can get a lot of open doors, a lot of things open to you, and I don't know, it's very endless. Like whatever you desire, that thing can come to you very, very fast. And one of the biggest, um, highest vibration more than gratitude is being yourself and authentically, not stepping over your boundaries, not being a yes pleaser, not being the picnisha. Because they basically step over their boundaries. I'm not saying that if they want to cook, that's not stepping over their boundaries. But the ones that don't desire to cook or don't want to, why would you? But if you love to do it, then that's fine. Not just cooking, but cleaning or anything you do for somebody, like a friend. That's if you desire to do it, then do it. Please do not seek for anything in return if you do so. If you're seeking to do anything in return, please do not do it. I encourage that. I learned that a long time ago. If I desire to do something for somebody, I don't seek that off somebody, but I do really appreciate that person reciprocating that to me. And I really, really love it. I treat people how I want to be treated completely. Like I'm very goofy. They don't have to be goofy with me either. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Um, but yeah, from that being said, you know, make sure you go heal and you don't put that past like no, I'm not saying like everybody's in a consistent state of healing, but what I'm saying is like heal the deepest ones that hindering you from being who you are. So make sure you heal, really, really, really heal that part of who you are, and that's hindering and holding you back from being who you are. Also, another thing of artistically, or if I'm even saying it right, of being who you are, is just make sure that you find the happiest thing you can, like find the thing that make you happy. Other than peaceful, also do something that you like to do more in the happiest state that brings you so much joy and happiness. You can, like, some people love drawing, they really, really enjoy it. Some people like going out to parties and they really, really enjoy it. There's different types of parties: house parties, clubs, concert parties, gathering parties. It's just different type of parties. So if you really, 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 it brings you so much happiness because you become like a social butterfly, and you don't gain nothing out of it, but you also gain a lot of social skills or any other things that you really love, then do it. Keep doing it. If you love doing activities, do it. If you like doing physical activities, basically like hiking or exercising, going to the gym, do it more. Keep doing it. If you like going to the damn bookstore or start reading in a library, start doing it. That also higher your vibration even higher. So high, it's to the point where it's like you are so at peace of doing it because it brings you so much joy. Yeah. What brings me peace is going to get a massage. I really, really love getting a massage. And I also love peacefully is meditating. I love meditating. I hate when people interrupt my meditation. Please let me know. Like I can't really let anybody know, but please, like, you know, if you're trying to get my attention, you know, just if you see me busy, like, you know, leave me alone. I love meditating. I love going to a massage. I love isolation, period. Like just isolation, period. So that's what brings me more peace. What brings me happiness is interacting, going to social events, people that's willing to being able to talk. And I'm more of a social butterfly. I'm not like 99% of the time because obviously there's balance. You see me in peace, quiet. I don't even talk like that to a point where I'm talking like this. I'm like, and you just looking at me like, shut up. Shut up, please. I have people that ask me, do a podcast, start talking, blah, blah, blah. And I never got to do a podcast, but I did start on YouTube. I started my YouTube 2 years ago. literally 2 years ago, and I'm just talking. I really love talking. Now I'm like dedicating. Now I'm gonna dedicate like at least 90 days. I said at least, I'm bare minimum 90 days. This is, I think it's like January 3rd. So 30 February is not 30 days, so it's 28. So March is 30 some days, and it's 30 a little bit. So I'll be done like mid-April. I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep freaking going. But other than that, from being authentic is one of the biggest vibration you can ever withhold of being who you are. Because like being yourself is like, you can being yourself, you can get so far. Like what the heck, you can get, like, not even can, you will. Okay, you will. Stop holding yourself back because of the job. Because I know so. The job had hindered me my basically my whole younger years. Like I was stuck with that one job for a long time, and I'm so dedicated right now. It's to a point where I'm like freaking hungry. It's like I keep seeing little bit patterns keep repeating, but I keep ignoring it because I'm at peace. I'm going to massages. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what my bank account say. I'm going to a day massage. I'm going to get me a massage. Not every single week, but I will do like baths, salt baths. I love salt bath. Y'all try it, because not everybody do baths. But try doing a little bath if you can't afford a massage. So do a little bath. You're going to love it. So, but being authentic is really, really wonderful. Like, not even wonderful, it's just who you being who you are. Be who you are, and people will flock to you. When people flock to you, there's gonna be so much money coming in, so many open doors, and your life will be flourishing up and up. It'll keep growing. So, oh, okay, so here's my memory I almost forgot, is business. When people copy other people and not doing your passion or your calling, you won't make as the amount of money you should have made. Let's say you made $1 million from doing something you're technically not passionate about, but it got you got food on your table, help your family, you living life. Yeah, like lit, right? But it's not your passion. So I know that person won't be able to do it for the rest of their life because it's not something they actually love. And they could have been abandoned that business or sell out that business because it's not something they actually love from within. And once they found that passion or that thing they actually love, no money can compare, because they won't even care about the money. They will care about the passion or within the things they actually really love doing to help the people. When you, the more you help the people, the more money flocks to you without seeking return. So I tell y'all, stop seeking the return. When you stop seeking return of money and just help the people, money keep coming. When you don't try to force hold on to money, let go of the money, money will come to you. What I say, you attract, you don't chase. Okay? Okay. And you don't have to hustle hard. You don't. Who cares? Better imagine that you live in a dang mansion and be like, yeah, my mansion on the other side, so I live in my car so I can like stay on this side of the city for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You better come up with something. You better believe it too. Cause belief is no right or wrong answer. And this being in this world, that's why it's basically called human experience, a physical experience. It's because everything is physical. You can literally make things come alive. But we can talk about that another time, because things I know, my brain is gonna explode. Okay, let me get. So please, find something that you're at least somewhere close to being passionate. If you are just putting food on the table, if you just putting food on the table for your family, and also, yeah, things you just have to. If you have to, you have to do what you got to do. I ain't stopping the grind. But what I'm saying is that it will never stick because it's not authentic to you. It's not who you are, and it's not your passion. And once you found something that's your passion, you can make, you will make 10 times. I mean, like, let's say you make $1 million, you can triple that. You can quadruple. You can 1 0 exit, okay? And just put a lot of exit in, just keep going. But other than that, being authentic, you being who you are, being what you need to be yourself will get you further than being fake, being a liar, being a person that masks their face persona, um, or being fake. It won't get any better than being yourself. And the more you be yourself, the more life get easier. Just let life be easy for you. I just let life be easy. I let everybody do everything for me. And it's not taking advantage. Why would you say that? But it's letting people that offer do it. Yeah. Yeah. See what I did there? When somebody tell me, when somebody said, "Can I help you with that?" I was like, "Sure." Hallelujah. I was like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Thank you. I just keep saying thank you. I'm like, "Thank you." You don't have to tell me twice. I ain't independent. Pick up my. I don't care. I can do that thing. I can lift up that big old case of water by myself. But why can I save that energy that to lift up that case as a woman? Why can't I save that energy and let him or her, whoever offered, to pick it up for me? I mean, I could just use my, what is that, 5% energy elsewhere. I probably could use that. I don't know. But I'm just saying, the whole point is I will let anybody, everybody help me. Of course, my intuition will let me know if I'm gonna say yes or no to help me. I mean, I'm not stopping that. I'm not letting nobody stop me. And other than that, I'm thankful for you guys to tune in to my channel. And see y'all next time. Bye, lovely.